penalty offside.
It's a little more manageable. 2nd and 6. Pressure underneath, and the pass behind Dressler incomplete.
And this is the concern. And again, I take a look at the follow through. This isn't a deep throw, but it's a throw where Durant has to put some heat on it. Wants to lead Weston Dressler out in front. He kind of aims it, puts it in behind him, and Dressler can't come up with it. It almost looks to me like his throwing motion has changed a little bit as he compensates for that sore hand.
So the field goal unit comes on. As you mentioned in the opening, Dressler is the holder. From 48 yards out, it's Chris Milo. And off the upright. So Milo trying to match his longest of the season with a miss after a 4-for-4 against BC.
The Winnipeg Blue Bombers quarterback
Has time into the corner. Jump ball. Touchdown.
You're watching the Labor Day Classic on TSN.
No stranger to this stadium, but on the other side now. Said it shouldn't bother him. He played at Penn State, played at Auburn. Live buildings. Flag comes down after a short Grigsby run. And David Lee was one of the Saskatchewan heroes 3 weeks ago with the tackle.
Is going to go against the Bombers. Going to be holding on this running. Boy, you don't want as an offensive lineman get a holding call on a running play when you can go and drive block.
Holding. Winnipeg number 65. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
That's Jarvis Jones, who's in at right guard. His first game of the year. Played 7 games last year. Right tackle as he replaces the injured Patty Neufeld as they go with 3 Americans on the offensive line.
Get out here.
First and 20. A fake and on a roll. They dump it off. Another flag as Grigsby cuts back up to the 23-yard line, but looks like another Winnipeg penalty is going to bring this back. And it is against the Bombers.
Really what the Winnipeg Blue Bombers have to do in a game where they're in hostile territory like this.
Offside. Winnipeg number 19. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Almost at time go with silent count. So Drew Willie is going to have to just hand signal or lift his leg to get the motion started. And once he does that, then he just waits for Steve Morley to snap it on his own. And the O-line has to react from there after first movement.
Back at the 10. Pressure on. Dumps it off. Grigsby. Double teamed and brought down. Brian Peters in on the tackle along with Carlos Thomas. 7-yard pickup.
Something that Drew Willie will do quite often. He'll go to Nick Grigsby and dump it down. He's got 34 catches so far this season. Nick Grigsby accounts for 26% of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers' offensive yards this year.
Mark Legree checks back in, the extra defensive back. A ball hawk who now has 4 interceptions on the year, 1 short of the league lead. 2nd and 18. First wave doesn't get him, but now he's brought down. And it's Ricky Foley with his 6th sack of the year. 33rd sack for Saskatchewan, which is tops in the CFL.
Now they'll move those defensive linemen around, and this time Ricky Foley is going to play like he's a defensive tackle. Normally a rush end on the outside off the edge. He goes on the inside, he gets double teamed, fights through that. Coverage pretty good downfield. Willie bounces around and Foley's able to get there.
9-year vet, 44th career sack for Ricky Foley. Iralahu, it skips there, had trouble with it, but he to take a knee. That wasn't the plan, but it was the right decision.
Yeah, you know, and I'm not sure why. Again, I think you give up 2.
So a big defensive series for Saskatchewan, and it leads to the first Rough Rider points of the game. And Hairulahu made sure it wasn't worse than 2. CFL Labor Day weekend action continues tomorrow. Doubleheader. First up, Argos and Ticats. Opening game, Tim Hortons Field, followed by the Eskimos and Stampeders. Live coverage gets underway 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific on TSN. We're told that Eskimos waiting till tomorrow to confirm their starting quarterback. Another hand injury, Mike Riley, and maybe Matt Nichols. Short bouncing kick, and finally vacuumed up by Tristan Jackson, and he'll be brought down. Jesse Briggs finishes him off.
I thought Michael O'Shea was trying to kick that ball out of his own end zone, 5 yards deep in his own end zone, and I'm surprised at that because Corey Chamberlain did the same thing a few series ago, turned into the 7 points for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers because they started around, well, inside the 40-yard line. I mean, they're into a stiff wind. Oh, there is wind. I don't know if it's stiff, but they're into a moderate wind, and the moderate wind means you give up a safety and get the field position.
Riders go to work. Durant to throw, and that pass incomplete, intended for Swain, and a quick close from E.J. Qualley back in the lineup for the Bombers after missing last week.
Darian Durant wants to keep his Labor Day record perfect. 5-0. Tied with the late Ron Lancaster in that regard. And 10 touchdowns, just the 3 picks in those 5 classics.
Got a challenge flag coming out from the Rough Rider bench just before the snap of the football. And Corey Chamberlain thinks Qualley arrived on the scene a little too quickly.
Saskatchewan is challenging the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass. They believe that there was defensive pass interference. The play will be reviewed.
The interesting choice to challenge defensive pass interference, you know, on a first down throw and a 10-yard curl.
So Chamberlain looking for a little traction here for his offense, and it's a bang-bang play.
Pretty good defensive play to me.
Yeah, I'm with you. A little surprised that would be a challenge.
There's not enough evidence to overturn the ruling on the field. Therefore, it is an incomplete pass. Second down.
So 2nd and 10. From the Rough Rider 33. Rough Riders riding a 5-game win streak. The last 3 have been tight games, winning by a combined margin of 15 points. 4-man rush. Durant stands in. Weston Dressler has got it in front of Bruce Johnson. And let's see where they place the ball. Dressler says it's a first down, and the officials do too.
He's back. Little corner route that turns into a comeback, and he comes back on the curl right at the first down stick. So when this ball hits him in the chest, he's got first down territory.
They give him the 45 as forward progress. Handoff inside. Anthony Allen carrying a tackler for an extra yard up to the 50. So give Allen 5. 83 yards last week rushing. 105 yards from scrimmage. They've had 3 100-yard rushers on the year. And Hugh Charles had 83 yards in 1/2.
Anthony Allen had the early fumble issues that saw him find a spot on the bench. Then it was Will Ford's turn. There was Hugh Charles in there as well, no longer with the team. Jerome Messam against Winnipeg at the big second half.
2nd and 5. A lot of pressure. Durant scrambling and had to throw it away. Louis Richardson turning it up. And Damon Washington on the blitz, providing pressure as well.
Well, it's just a great push by the Winnipeg defensive line. I mean, you're going to see right in the middle of your screen, number 67 there. Corey Wapman getting steamrolled by Louis Richardson. Durant had to just throw that away.
Fake as Bartel started out, and then that patented kick of his, and it's fielded inside the 5. A mistake by Stoudemire, and he's dropped at the 1. Brian Peters downfield, and the special team decisions have been contentious here in the opening half. Bombers with the lead, but backed up when we come back. Game of decisions, and usually you let that one go into the end zone, concede one.
No question. If it bounces out of bounds, then you live with it. But Troy Stoudemire got to the sideline, and former special team coach, now head coach of the Bombers, is explaining, if you're inside your own 10, you let it go, give up a single point, we get all the field position we need.
57-yard punt by the Hornets' nest for the Bombers. Grigsby, short game. David Lee in on the tackle again. He had a fumble recovery for a touchdown 3 weeks ago. One of 2 defensive touchdowns by the Roughriders in their win.
Big down here. Really get a couple first downs and at least give himself and his team a chance to punt the football. That's his goal right now.
Otherwise, we'll see if Michael O'Shea decides this time to concede voluntarily. Here comes Brackenridge. Willie will look for Corey Watson. Can't make the catch. And the Roughriders get the 2 and out they were looking for.
Well, it's been interesting how coaches have so far decided to kick it out. Now, the Bombers are going to be way deep in their own here. And would give up, even with a good kick, would give up decent field position for Saskatchewan. It looks to me like the Winnipeg Blue Bomber receivers on these deep routes are slowing to see if Willie can get him the football. He can throw it deep. He's overthrown a couple of guys here this afternoon already.
Issue on the last snap from Wild. And quickly, the 2 conceded this time. And not surprising, it's the only surprise is that's the first time in 3 situations that the team has done it voluntarily.
Yeah, that time Hairelahu was a little bit deeper, but I think in both those, one for Corey Chamberlain, one for Michael O'Shea, you give up 2 to get better field position.
Makes 7-4 in favor of the visitors, who led 17-7 last year. But Saskatchewan roared back, won 48-25. They've won 9 consecutive games on Labor Day, and 11 of the last 13 meetings overall against the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. A couple of years ago it was 52-0, so the Roughriders have put a lot of points on the board in the last 2 years, but they're having offensive problems of late. So kicking off from their 25. Line drive boot, and Tristan Jackson with the return across midfield on a foot race, and he gets caught behind what it looked like he might take it all the way.
That's the only way when you make the decision to give up 2 that it can backfire if you get the big return. when you have to kick it back after the safety. So Tristan Jackson says, okay, give up 2 in order to get field position back. Well, he gets the big return, and it wipes out the decision for Michael O'Shea.
Longest kickoff return of the year for Tristan Jackson, 58 yards. Julian Fioli-Gadino slowed him up, and that allowed Don Unamba to make the tackle. But the Roughriders now are set up. First down at the Winnipeg 28-yard line. Durant's got some time, looking for Messon, and he's got the catch down at the 6. Second catch of the game for an unlucky neighbor. 23 yards to Messon.
Jerome Messon is lined up as a tight end. A little change up in the offense for the Saskatchewan Roughriders here today. And he's going to run that from the right side of the formation, run sort of a layered post across the middle. And he sticks his hand up because he says, look, I'm open. He's going to open and clear in behind the linebacker, throws his hands up, and Durant sees him.
First and goal at the 5. Will Ford, touchdown. Sixth touchdown of the year for Will Ford. And 2 plays after the safety by the Bombers. Roughriders grab the lead.
Patience for Will Ford. Nothing at the point of attack. Slid to the backside of the formation and shot through the gap when it opened up.
Brian Peters late into the convert formation. Milo adds the extra point. And the Roughriders lead 11-7.
Tristan Jackson is the key on the big return to get this field position, and then a couple plays after the throw to Messon. Just patience by Will Ford. Takes his time, bounces to the backside. Good vision. Finds a hole and hits it.
Well, again, you still believe that